In this video, I'm going to be trying a traditional Onam Sadya from the Indian state of Kerala. Welcome to 10 Fort Kochi, right here in the middle of Bangalore. Hi, my name is Ivana and I've been living in Bangalore now for almost 5 years. In those 5 years, I have actually really fallen in love with Kerala and obviously next to my home state, Karnataka. And I love the traditional Onam Sadya that is served in Kerala during the Onam festival. Onam is a harvesting festival that is celebrated majorly in the Indian state of Kerala. The 10-day festival is celebrated to honor the kind-hearted demon king Mahabali, who is believed to return to Kerala during these 10 days. During Onam, people invite their relatives and friends for a traditional feast called Onam Sadya. They cook 26 dishes and serve it on banana leaves, which is what I'm going to be trying today. Today I'm here to try the 10 Fort Kochi Onam Sadya and I'm so excited. There are in total 27 items and you can get as much of everything as you want. The total sadhya costs 850 rupees. However, this gets sold out weeks beforehand, like the slots to have the sadhya. I actually booked myself a week in advance. So if you want this, actually, I think I'm recommending this for next year because I think it will be sold out by the time I put this video out. If you have missed Onam Sadhyas this year like me last year, I thought I'd make a video about it just to introduce you to all the items, how it tastes, and if you should try this for next year. So without further ado, I am going to dig in. Food in South India is in general quite often served on a banana leaf because it is considered more healthy and auspicious. The serving of the sadhya is actually quite an experience on its own because there's so many dishes coming onto your banana leaf. On the left, you can see a tamarind chutney. On top of that is some salt, and on top of that is some ghee. The brown dish is a dry lentil curry. Next to that, there is a drumstick curry. Then next to that, the yellow one is a pachdi, which is a yogurt curry. Then next to the pachdi is a fruit salad, and if we go one row below, there is another pachdi and another pachdi, so all yogurt based curries. A dry cabbage toran, which is kind of like a dry vegetable masala. This is the Kerala red rice, and there's sambar poured on top of that. Then finally, there are 3 types of desserts being served, which are called paisam, and that's actually a group name for Indian puddings. To finish off the sadhya, some delicious small bananas are added, and of course some papad. But because it is Kerala, we still need more bananas. So there's some banana chips, the regular one, and also the masala one, which is definitely more spicy. Now, before I dig in and completely destroy the sadhya, let's take a good look at everything beautiful on this banana leaf. I think it's honestly just a work of art to have so much food on the banana leaf. By the way, this is chas, the white one that you see, which is buttermilk. I forgot to mention that one. And then these are the 3 types of paisams. So beautiful they're looking. And the fruit salad and the pachdi. Oh, pachdis are my favorite. It is very, very traditional Kerala food to have the yogurt based curries. And I honestly cannot wait to dig in. Which dish would you try first? And which dish do you think I'm going to try first? And more importantly, which dish do you think is going to be my favorite? I was actually very, very surprised myself at the end by trying all of these dishes because I've had quite a lot of sadhyas before, but some dishes on this banana leaf definitely ended up surprising me. So without further ado, let's eat, my friends. There is a lot of food served here. Traditionally, a sadhya is always served on a banana leaf. Really, really love that. And also it looks pretty, right? Now, I actually really want to try the red rice over here with the sambar. In general, I'm not a huge sambar fan, but with a sadhya, I do really like it. And I love the Kerala red rice. So, oh, it is so on point. The sambar is very smoky, actually. Deep flavor in there. And then combined with the thick Kerala red rice, it is just a perfect start of this Onam Sadya. Most of the food here in South India, so even the rice, is actually eaten with your hands. And in case you have never eaten with your hands, the best way to do it is actually to make a little cup of your fingers and then use that to scoop the rice and then use your thumb to put the rice in that cup. And that's how you take a bite. There is an order to eat a sadhya. I'm quite sure you're supposed to have the paisams, the 3 types of paisams, the desserts. At the end, then we have some fruits over here. We have some banana chips and salt. However, if you don't mind me, I am that savage who just goes right into her favorite parts of a sadhya. Are you that person as well, or do you eat according to the order that you're supposed to eat it in? I'm not that person. So I am actually really going in immediately for the pachdi, which is a vegetable curry made with yogurt. And I love that. Any type of pachdi, I love it. Yum. Oh, that is such a good pachdi. It's quite sour from the yogurt, but then there's also a masala in there. I have another pachdi here. You can get as many refills as you want from this. So I think definitely with the pachdi, I'm going to have refills. But yeah, let's see how much I can eat. So excited. I think this one is with raw banana, but I like this one better. I'm like that kid from that viral Reels video. Going in for a toran, and a toran is actually also a vegetable masala, but then it's more dry, whereas other things have more gravy. I feel a toran is more a dry preparation of a vegetable, and this one also seems to have some lentils in there. Yeah, I'm excited. That's yum. I would say, again, very smoky. I don't know, maybe I just really like the smoky stuff. It's quite a deep flavor, I think, because the lentils have been roasted. And now I actually want to go for this veg curry. I don't know what this is. They did say the name to me, but I forgot. So if you know what it is, let me know down in the comments below. That one is actually super mild. Wow, what a contrast with the other ones. It's just very light. I'm thinking there's some lauki in there. So some, what's it called? Bottle gourd. Yeah. I'm gonna take another bite of that one. It's good. I need a little bit of papad. So papad is basically the crunchy chips here. And you can just crumble them. And actually, oh, this is also a toran. So again, a dry preparation of a vegetable. You can see the mustard seeds in there and some beets and cabbage. And yes, I am that type of person who mixes everything. Please don't scold me. I like it like that. Oh, that is so good. The crunch of the papad really mixes perfectly with the red rice, the sambar, and the toran. That is yum. Oh, I need another bite of that. That is really good. There are people who really feel like you should eat everything on its own, and they're probably going to scold me in the comments, but I really like to mix things and create my own flavors. Oh, that is so good. Going in for the drumstick, and I have to say, this is not my favorite vegetable. I don't like the stringiness of it and the chewiness, although I know there are a lot of people who are crazy about this and they consider it a staple. I'm gonna have it, obviously, but it is not necessarily my favorite thing. Or maybe I will get surprised, who knows? That is actually quite good. I'm not mad at this drumstick. I really like the flavor. It's delicious. However, I just don't like the texture of the drumstick. But I think the flavor might pull me through. The flavor is delicious. Ooh, that flavor is so good. Basically, you just chew out the flesh, and some people like they chew on these things as well, and that's not necessarily my jam, but the flavor is so yum. It's really good. Let me try it with a little bit of the tamarind chutney. I love tamarind. Anything tamarind, yum. So good. So good. The sweet and sourness of the tamarind. Oh, absolute heaven. Man. Oh, let me have a little bit of this banana. I think it's a spicy banana. Oh, so yum. Oh my goodness. I think you're supposed to start off with these and then work your way this way. But I'm just like, I'm enjoying life. The last time I had a Sadia was in Vienna, but that was earlier this year, somewhere in March. They made it specifically for me and it was so freaking delicious. But yeah, in general, you can only get an Onam Sadya once a year during Onam, and It's festive. Let me try the regular banana chips over here. Yeah, I am so surprised by that drumstick because I just remembered not liking the texture of it, and now I am like, wow, that might be one of the best things in this Sadia because the flavor is so freaking good. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's somewhere between a cucumber, a bottle gourd, and a zucchini, but then with more flavor. Really yum. Okay, it's getting really crowded, so I'm actually going to speed up tasting everything because a lot of people are starting to pour in and I don't want to keep the table occupied when other people can eat there as well. Over here, I also have jaggery and pickle, but I'm going to mix that later in because I just wanted to try the flavors kind of without that right now. The small bananas I've had before, they are my absolute favorites. I think they're called yalakis. So I'm gonna save that at the end because right now I just want to try the chas or the buttermilk. It looks delicious. A little bit. Actually, I know the chas here is good because I come to this restaurant quite often. I love my Kerala food, and this place just has one of the best Kerala cuisines or dishes in town. Alrighty, trying the buttermilk. It's so good. It's so on point, man. It's not too bland. There's just enough masala in there. Also to not make it overpowering. I hate it when they put too much masala and then the chas is like only masala. So good. If you ever come here just to have dinner or whatever, try the chas. It's really, really good. Okay, going in for the first dessert, the paisa. This one looks like it's made with sabudana, which is, I think, sago pearls, but I'm not sure. And jaggery, of course, which is a brown sugar. Very mild, actually. There's definitely cardamom in there. Jaggery, so the brown sugar. So good. Going in for the next paisam, which is also, paisam is actually like group name for puddings. And they can be made with different types of ingredients. Usually there's jaggery involved, some spices, different types of sometimes dals. And this one I think has moong dal from what I can see. Again, jaggery and probably a lot of spices. So let's see. Oh, hands down my favorite. Wow, this one is so good. Oh my gosh, the spices are so freaking good. I think there's cinnamon in there. There's not one spice which completely dominates. It's just very smoky and spicy, and I'm the type of person who really, really loves spices, so the more the better. I can appreciate a light dessert, but then a heavy spicy dessert, that's my jam. This one is really good. I definitely think that's my favorite because I do recognize this one. This one is just a more creamy, very, very light paisa with vermicelli in there, and I'm guessing this one will be very, very mild. Okay. I hear you, lychee or cardamom. More spicy than I thought, and I actually dig it. I love it. Ooh, this one is really good. I'm still going for this one as my favorite because I just like moong dal more than vermicelli, but that one was really good. Again, very, very surprising, and I can appreciate that. I am not mad about that. Like I mentioned, you can only get a Onam Sadya within a limited period of time. So the Sadias end this Sunday, and then the next time you can get it is next year during Onam. If you do want a Sadia, I think they do serve it in Kerala in multiple places. And if you are from Kerala, let me know down in the comments below which places serve the best Sadia. So when I go back, I can have Sadias more often than just on Onam, but this is very festive and only happens once a year. So I'm very happy to be here at 10 Fort Kochi and try it. Obviously, 1010 would recommend it, just also because of the festive atmosphere. Have you ever tried Onam Sadya or just a regular Sadya in Kerala? Do you like it? Let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to share this video with as many people as possible to show them what an Onam Sadya is and how you actually eat it and what kind of dishes are included. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, you can put a thumbs up and join 275,000 subscribers. It's free and you'll get a notification the next time I upload a video. For now, thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.